Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to Cobol, where we will learn how we can utilize add statement in Cobol in order to handle error. Okay, so there might be some situation where add operation will cause some error and result into some issues, right? So in order to handle that thing, we can utilize some keywords with add statement that we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay, but before we start, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previous sessions first, because all of these sessions are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow the proper sequence, then it would be really very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic, because there are many things that we have already discussed, basic thing, right? So it's better to go and follow the sequence, and then you can continue with this session. Clear? So yeah, I think now we are good to start with the session. So we are going to proceed in a similar way. Like firstly, I'll explain you the code, which is written over here in my test program TS test PGM1. Then later on, we will discuss like how we can uh, uh, utilize that keyword to handle the error, what are need to handle the error. Okay, we'll understand the requirement, and at last we will see how we can utilize the same program, means how we can call the program to get the output. Okay, so yeah, let's take the program in edit mode. So here we can see like we are using this identification division blocks firstly. So what is identification division block? Whenever you want to show some program related information in a source code, then in that case we will use identification division, and it is always present in Cobol program. So through this, like any developer can easily find out what is the program, who is the author, why we have created that, and all the program identity related information. But for this particular session, I am using only two information, which is program ID and author. But it is completely dependent on your situation. Like if you want to include more program identity related information, then you can go with it. But for now, I'm just using only these two info. Okay. First is program ID denoting program name, and second one is author denoting author name. Okay, so program ID is denoting the program name. You can see here test pgm, and author is denoting the name of the author, which is Tech Sharmit. After that, from line number fifth, you can count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So on seventh position, you can see we have asterisk. Okay, so on this asterisk, after placing this asterisk, whenever you write something after this line, it will be considered as a comment line. Okay, so you can simply see that after this whatever you are writing is a comment line. So these three line I have declared as a comment just to show you the topic name, which is add statement in Cobol. Okay, now one thing I want to mention here, if in your case if the comment are not coming as a white color, it's completely okay. Why? Because I have added some additional properties to it in order to make it white color. Okay, but it is completely okay if it is not coming with a white color, because that is just an additional setting. In your case, for sure it will come in a normal way in a default color, so it's okay, right? Fine. Now just after this comment line, what we are doing, we have initiated the data division. What is data division? In this data division, we have working storage section. So working storage section is a section where we declare all those variable which we are going to utilize for throughout the program. Okay, so here you can see we have various variable declared. I think it's 4 variable that we are going to utilize for the session, but it is depend on your situation. If you want to declare more variable, you are good to go with it, and you can declare all those variable under this working storage section. Okay, fine. Now let's see how we are declaring the variable, and once variable declaration is done, I'll explain you the requirement as well. Okay, so for this demo purpose, I need at least 4 variable. So you can see I have declared the 4. So let's see how we are declaring it. Firstly, we are specifying the level number. So level number is mainly denoting the uh, higher data hierarchy. Okay, higher data hierarchy. Then we have data name or variable name. So this is the data name or variable name, value 1. So whenever you want to access this variable throughout the program, you will utilize it the same name. Okay. Then we have PIC, which is denoting picture clause, 9 of 3 denoting numeric 3. 9 is denoting data type and 3 is denoting numeric length of the variable. Okay, fine. Now after this we are using value clause. So value clause is always an optional clause. Like if you want to initialize some value to your variable, in that case you can utilize the value clause. Otherwise you can simply skip this portion. Okay, but for this line, for this variable, yes, we do need to initialize some value, and that's why I'm specifying the value as 998. Clear? Fine. Now you can look at second variable which we have declared in the similar way, just few things are different. So you can see level number is same, 01 denoting higher data hierarchy. Then we have value 2 denoting the data name and variable name. Later on we have picture clause which is denoted by PIC, and then we have 9 of 3 which is denoting numeric 3 digit. Clear? And then later on we have value clause, and this time we are initializing the value with 1. Okay, so in short you can see on line number 11 and line number 12 we have declared two variable. One is value 1 which can hold up to 3-digit numeric value and currently having the value as 998. Second variable is value 2 which can also hold 3-digit numeric value and currently the value is holding as 1. Okay, so we are done with these two variable. Now next variable. Why do we need next variable? Because we are going to perform add operation, and in order to perform add operation we need at least one variable to store the output. But here is a one point. We already know one way through which we can directly perform the addition and without any third variable, right? So that thing we have already discussed, but for this example, yes, we do want to store it into one variable, and that's why I have declared one variable named as result. So how we are declaring this variable? Level number is 01, result is data name or variable name, PIC is picture clause, and 9 of 3 is numeric 3 digit. Okay. After that we have value clause. So value clause is mainly used to initialize the value, but here I'm not using value clause because there we don't want to initialize something because we are going to receive the value through addition operation. Okay, clear? Fine. Now next thing is overflow message. Why do we need it? Now it's better to understand the requirement first and then we will discuss on this variable. Requirement is that we want to perform addition operation for value 1 and value 2. So here you can see 998 plus 1 would become 999. But here there is nothing wrong with it, right? It will perform and it will give you the 999 as a result. But the thing is that when we want to implement or perform the addition operation with 999 plus 1, so in this case it will become 1000, and 1000 cannot be stored in 3-digit number. At least there should be 4-digit number. So in this situation it will give you error, or it will change your program flow. It will not provide you the output, right? So just to handle this situation we have declared another variable which we will use in order to show you the output of a overflow occurred. So for that you just need to declare the variable in this way. Put the level number as 01, overflow message. No need to put hyphen. Like if you want to put you can, otherwise it is not mandatory. Okay, but it's better to go with this only, just to give you a proper understanding, overflow message. But you can also declare the variable in this way. Okay, it's completely fine. Then PIC denoting picture clause, X of 30, alphanumeric 30 characters. So if you compare both variables, like all the variables, all three variables are numeric, but this time we are using alphanumeric. Then we have used a value clause to initialize the value as overflow occurred. Okay. Then we have procedure division. So procedure division is mainly used to write the main logic of your program. So here we are utilizing the main logic, which is add value 1 to value 2, giving result on. So this thing we already know, right? Add value 1 to value 2 giving result. Till this we have already discussed in previous session. But here we have added an additional keyword which is on size error. So what it will do, it will check if there is any error. It will simply print this message which is display overflow message, and it will go for and add. And then we have display command to display the result. So if in case of error it will show you 000 because If error is occurred, then it will go for display overflow message and result would be the same, which is 000 with the default value. But if the addition is correct, it will simply print the addition value, correct addition value. Okay, and then we are using stop run to terminate the program flow. So let's try to compile it and see the output. Right now we have 998 plus 1, so it would become 999, and it should not give any error. So let's compile and call. 999 we have got, which is correct, right? Because this time there is no error. But the moment when you change it to 999 or this one to 2, let's go change it to 999. So 999 plus 1 would become 1000, and if you compile and call it, you will see it is returning the message overflow occurred. Okay, so yeah, this is how we can utilize on size error keyword with the add operation. And you can see it is also returning the value as 000 because overflow occurred, and that's because of that we have not got the desired output or addition, and it is showing the default result value, which is 000. Clear? So yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.